Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode number 4 of the PMO Podcast. I am one of your hosts, the host that will piss you off the most, Eddie.
And I'm the host who believes in ghosts, Amado.
Oh,
you like that one?
Who helped you with that one?
Myself, my brain.
I still don't believe
my
you.
brain helped me though.
You have a ghostwriter doing it for you?
Exactly. That's how I got the idea for the ghost. Do you believe in ghosts?
I do. I'd say I do. Yes,
I'd say so too. Like, not that they like haunt and stuff like that, but that they're here. Like that. Do you see like a figure or something? I believe that that'd be a ghost.
Have you ever had like a paranormal like experience, or like you think you've had one?
I don't think so. I mean, I just get scared of like the most easiest things. I'm a super.
You hear something squeak, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, like I'm a big scared. I hate scary movies, like horror movies and stuff like that. But I still sometimes I'll watch like the Ghost Adventures. And then
but then that's kind of fake.
Yeah, but it's like I'll be watching the show and then I'll hear a noise and I'm like, oh okay, I'll just change the channel. You know, so.
I think I have. I was probably younger. I don't know if it's true or not because it was in the morning. I was getting ready for school and I was walking down like the hallway at my house and I feel something tug on my shirt like hard and I turn around and nobody was fucking there.
Wow.
And I was fucking scared. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't think of like much of it. I just kept on doing whatever the fuck I was doing.
Like I think people are not people, but the ghosts are just here. Like that's just their spirit, but they're not here to like haunt like how people perceive them to be. But I would say I believe in ghosts. I used to watch that the Ghost Adventures, like I said, but with my brother. I used to watch it a lot.
My little brother watches that. Even till this day, he watches it a lot.
It's weird. Like my brother's super into that kind of stuff, like the sci-fi horror stuff.
Yeah.
So I would just watch it with him to like bond with him, but like low-key I'd be super scared every time we watch it.
You'd be under your blanket and shit.
Yeah, and then like it would finally get to commercial and I'd uncover myself like it was nothing, you know.
Fucking.
You're right, but yeah, that's my new. It's my one for this week.
Yeah, it's
a host who believes in
it was better than last week.
I'm starting to run out of things that rhyme with host, so I gotta find something else.
It's better than last week. So I'll give you that. It was better than last week.
What was last week?
The host who likes a good Facebook post.
Oh yeah, that was pretty
way better than that.
Yeah, I'll come up with a good one. So yeah, guys, welcome back to the PMO Podcast.
I said that already.
Episode number 4.
Stop stealing my line.
I didn't think we'd get this far. I thought we'd just do one.
I just thought we'd be very inconsistent.
Yeah, but we haven't. We've been
like I didn't want to come over today.
I know, and I didn't want to wake up to do it, but we're here.
Yeah.
Because of our fans. Thank you guys for subscribing and spreading the word. Just keep getting PMO out there, PMO Podcast, and we'll keep doing it. I'm pretty sure we'll just keep doing it.
Even if we have
if we lose subscribers, we'll just have 10 out. We'll still keep doing it just because me and Eddie like talking to each other. Even though we hang out way too much.
We do.
People think we're best friends.
That's the most common misconception.
Yeah.
I can't even say the word. I won't even try anymore.
For the past few months, people have been coming up to me and like, oh, well, Eddie's your best friend. Like, no, he's not. And then they come up to Eddie and they say the same thing.
Amado's your best friend? I'm like, no, not at all.
But we came up with a phrase to what we actually are. We're not best friends. Go ahead.
We're coworkers who hang out a lot.
That's our friendship.
Yeah.
We're friends. We're not best
We're
friends.
not best.
I don't know that much about Eddie. He doesn't know that much, even though we hang out
way too much
fucking day. But yeah, we're coworkers that hang out a lot.
Like, what was the one thing? Last semester, you found out I had siblings.
Yeah, and I didn't even know. I thought this whole time I've known Eddie for like three years.
Yeah.
And I this whole time I thought he was a only child. It turns out he has like 10 brothers and sisters.
I have 3 sisters and a brother.
So you learn something new.
You found out I had parents.
Yeah, I know. You don't even get to see your parents. You're always here.
I'm here way too much.
You're always here in my dorm.
At most, in a week, I'll see my parents maybe once or twice. Not even on the weekends I see them that much.
That's how much we work.
That's how much we hang out a lot. We hang out way too much.
You know what? I want to give a shout out to Frank. He's been with us since episode 1 and then 1.2, 1.3, all those. So he's been sticking with us. I told him that we want to start like searching things up if we don't know something like on the laptop.
Yeah.
But he said he doesn't have a laptop because we don't pay him.
He knew what he was getting into.
Yeah, like he could have just. They're like $50 at Walmart, like a okay-ish one.
I don't think laptops are that cheap.
In Walmart, yeah, they're like at least like under $100 or max $100. I don't think.
I think max $100, but I don't think under.
Maybe like 80.
I don't know.
I know like they sell like super small ones that are basically like tablets with a little keypad.
Oh yeah.
You can still get those.
Probably.
So. Well, maybe we're not gonna get it.
Fuck no, it's not in the budget.
So Frank told us to search it on this laptop, but we're using it to record. And also the Wi-Fi here is just super trash at the dorms.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I don't live here.
Yeah, but you're always here.
I know.
You barely got connected yesterday.
I barely got connected yesterday. You told me for like a month. You told me for like a month you'd connect me. I'm never
have.
It
You never remind me every time you come in. I just forget.
I shouldn't have to.
But now you're connected. But now what's the point? Because it's trash.
I know.
It's really bad Wi-Fi.
I basically live here.
You do. You always say it's your room.
This is my room.
It's my room. But
nah.
Everything you tell people that it's your room.
It's my room.
Every time we're coming to my room, you say, "Kale to my room." But no, it's not your room. It's mine. But yeah, the Wi-Fi, dude, it always gets me mad. Like it's super slow, and then also the Wi-Fi like at our job, like where we work at.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes they cut off there. But no, I'd honestly say like here it's a little bit better. Here at the dorms, it's not that bad, but it still takes forever for something
like
to
at
load.
work, we're on one side and I go to the other side. Like the Wi-Fi is just completely different, like trash.
Yeah. Yesterday it wasn't working that good.
Yeah, I had to do it on the iPad. I had to input the score on the iPad.
Do you ever have? Oh, because you don't have anything like Mac, right?
No, Apple. You mean?
I had an iPad, but I ended up selling it. I just wouldn't use it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I bought it. But the Wi-Fi, it's not that good, and I wish it was better. And I always put that in the complaint box. Not the complaint box, but like they do like an end of the year survey.
Oh yeah.
I always say like fix the Wi-Fi. Yeah, like get
fix
better.
My fucking door.
Exactly, get better fucking Wi-Fi. And then they never fix it. So I mean, they're always shutting off the water here. There's always like construction going on. It's just a bad place to live.
Yeah, I was talking to. I don't remember. I think it was my mom. That I told her that sometimes the water just shuts off here, and you guys have to like go shower at the rec.
Yeah, it sucks
because the water just goes off.
But that's where I live. I don't have anywhere else to. I'll just live in my car, go shower at the lake or something. Jump in the river. Even worse. I know, get super infected. So the WWE is coming here on Saturday.
Yeah, whoever those people are.
Today's Friday, right? Yeah, today's Friday. Yeah. You don't like WWE?
I used to watch it. Like, I'm going to be honest. I used to watch it when I was younger. I used to go to the shows here. My uncle would take me. I was a big fan, but I just stopped watching it. I don't think I could get back into it.
I mean, I would watch it too as a kid, and I stopped watching it just because, like, I thought I'm too old for it, you know.
Yeah.
I just stopped watching it. But then I just started watching it again, you know, because I met, you know, our friends here, and I found out they watched it too. Yeah, so I just got back into it, and now I wouldn't say I'm like a huge fan,
but you watch it.
I'll watch it, and I'm into like the stories and all that.
Yeah.
So. But I don't even know if I'm gonna go.
You're not.
It's tomorrow.
Who are you gonna go with?
By myself, bro.
Fuck it.
I'll be around a bunch of kids.
Hey, you'll fit right in, bro.
Right, but I don't know. You said that there's still like tickets left. That there's usually.
Hey, I wouldn't doubt if there was still tickets. I mean, it's not a live show.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure
it's not gonna be on TV.
Yeah.
It's just.
You're just coming to come.
Maybe if I have the time, if I'm not busy.
You're never busy.
What do you mean? I'm super. I took like 6 naps yesterday. I'm so lazy. I've been this week. I've been pretty lazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I can tell. Well, I know we have a group chat.
Yeah, I know. You're always talking and not letting me sleep.
What do you mean?
You're always in class. Every time I text Eddie, he's like, "Oh, I'm in class," and then I'm like, "Oh, I just woke up." I'm just taking naps.
It's either I'm at class or I'm at the office.
Exactly. You're always at the office. I tell you.
It's because I don't want to walk over here, drive over here. It's fucking.
It's not that. Get that.
It's
get
fucking
those steps
far.
in, bro. Get that cardio.
No. I get that at work.
That's yeah. I wish I once it wasn't a Fitbit, but it was like just like those fitness watches, but it was super off-brand. I got it online, and it would count my steps, but it would always like add like 2,000 more than what I actually did.
Oh, it's because of the hand movement.
No, but like I would sometimes wear it and I'd just be like laying down or sitting down all day, and then it said like, oh, I got like 5,000 steps.
Yeah,
like, I guess it was just that like chafa. It was just that broken.
Oh, it's because I know my phone tracks my steps. And
I know my phone does too, but I don't think it's accurate though. I mean, it's not like I keep
even
track
if you
of
like
my
move your
steps,
phone a couple times, it'll add steps.
Exactly. It's not like I keep track of my steps.
Would you get a Fitbit?
No, because I don't even work out.
I think
it'd be a waste of money.
I mean, you have an Apple phone. Well, you have an iPhone. It'd be better just to get an Apple Watch.
I've thought about it too, but nah, because I don't get what the point is of an Apple Watch. I guess like some people that are hardcore Apple, they're gonna want an Apple Watch just so they could check their calls and messages. But that's what is basically just another phone. It costs like $500, $600, and plus I have a G-Shock, so it's like made like G-Shock, bro. It's made to like be rugged so you can hit it. Yeah. And I'm always hitting like against stuff with my watch. I feel if I have an Apple Watch, like
this game.
Yeah, it's game. I'm gonna break it within the first week. So that's why I wouldn't buy one. I've always thought about it. I know when they first came out, I wanted one, but I really thought about like I don't really need it. Would you get a what is it, like the Galaxy? Oh, do you have a Galaxy?
It's a Gear, I think it's called.
Do you have a Galaxy?
Yeah, I do.
So that's what it calls, the Gear?
Yeah, the Gear, the Samsung Gear. I wouldn't get it.
It's basically the same thing, right?
Yeah.
As an Apple Watch.
But it actually looks like a watch. It's not like fucking square.
I know one of our friends has it, and it's cool that he gets to control the volume, like with the little wheel. Yeah, I thought that's pretty cool. But I'm not gonna buy it.
I think if I got an iPhone, I would get an Apple Watch though.
Can you get those watches if you have like the other phone?
I think you could, but it wouldn't like work as well.
Is it like the AirPods? Yeah, the AirPods you could buy them like if you have an Android.
Yeah, but
you just have to click the little button.
I know my friend, he bought a pair of AirPods and he had a Galaxy. They didn't work as like well as they would with an iPhone.
Yeah, they just take longer to pair.
Yeah,
because with the iPhones, there's like a chip in it. So as soon as you open it, the case, it connects. And with an Android, you have to open it, then press the little button in the back, and then it connects. Okay,
that makes sense.
So it just takes longer. So
this past weekend, I was here, as usual, because I never fucking go home.
You were home. I told you to come, and
I came.
Yeah, then you came. So don't blame me. It was your choice.
Yeah, but just to hang out with you guys. You guys are my friends. My coworker, who we hang out
a lot.
And I threw our little blue Yoshi. And shout out to our friend for giving us a new Yoshi. It's pretty lit.
Got a bigger Yoshi.
If you guys are not listening to on audio, YouTube, if you're on audio, which description, you can download the audio. This is pretty cool. You could just tap it right here. It sticks out the tongue.
Yeah. So I mean, pretty hard though. It's a little banged up.
We're thankful they gave it to us. It's a little gift. Thank you. But I was falling asleep. It was 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
Pretty late, and we were just watching a random movie on TV. I
was falling asleep, and our friend just chucks it at me. He just throws me the blue Yoshi.
And it could have just ended there. You could have just
So I looked at it. I was like, "Fuck this!" Threw it on the ground. It
slides from one end of the room,
like a good
the living room,
not good like 7-8 feet. It slid, and it went straight under the oven.
Under my oven, and it took a while to get out.
I mean, it's not my fault. You guys shouldn't have thrown the Yoshi at me.
And it's weird because the gap between the oven and the floor is
it fits so perfect.
Yeah, like I don't know how that little
I think
Yoshi
he was on his side.
Probably.
Because I don't think standing up he would have made it.
It was just perfect how he just slid in there, and I had to get him out. And it was tough, and he wasn't the same when he got out. Our little Yoshi.
And I brought my little Morty pop that I have out of box.
What is he holding?
It's like some seeds. It comes out in the first episode.
I thought it was like acorns or something.
No, it's like some seeds on a different fucking planet. And during the episode, spoiler, he shoves them up his ass.
Thanks for the spoiler.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I've never seen it. I've seen the first episode.
Oh, then you know.
But I don't remember it.
Yeah, he shoved these little seeds up his ass because he needs to.
Why?
It's because, like, Rick has, like, a portal gun that he can just teleport, like, through anywhere the fuck he wants, even dimensions, I think. And it runs out of, like, battery. So they have to go to, like, the space airport. And the TSA doesn't, because it's technically illegal. And Rick was going to do it, but he said his asshole was, like, expanded or some shit. So Morty had to shove him up his ass. So.
Wow. That's the first episode of the whole series? Wow.
It's pretty good.
You should probably start watching it.
I think it's on Hulu.
Yeah, I know it is. Like, that's where I saw the first episode, but I just never kept watching it. Comment below if you watch Rick and Morty. If you do, what's your favorite episode? I know my roommate likes Rick and Morty. My brother likes Rick and Morty too.
Yeah, I like Rick and Morty.
I feel a lot of people.
Couple pops. I've seen all the episodes.
I can't get over like Rick, how he's always burping and stuff.
Yeah,
that's why I don't like it. It annoys me, and
it's just his character. The guy
he's actually drunk,
who voices Rick, he does Morty, but for one episode he actually got drunk.
Yeah, I saw
to
that
record
one.
it.
Yeah,
and one of the directors or producers said that they got nothing done that day because he was so drunk.
That must be a fun job, getting a drink for free. I asked you this last week. Like, I think I'd be a good voice actor.
Yeah, you did.
I feel I auditioned for the new Toy Story, and they didn't get me.
Oh man!
But at least I tried it.
Yeah, I respect it.
Shit, don't touch me though. But that's cool, bro. Just don't fucking touch me. So, should we talk about this, man? Like, we might not be doing the podcast anymore.
Oh,
we might not be doing the podcast anymore.
Yeah, we are. You're just being over dramatic.
I'm going to jail.
You're not going to jail.
In like the next few months, I might be going to jail.
Just do your taxes.
I mean, I gotta wait to do my taxes, but I'm not gonna do my taxes.
Just do your taxes.
I'm going to jail. Mom, shout out to my mom.
Wow, you gotta shout out your mom right after you say you're gonna go to jail.
Yeah, she's gonna worry about me. So, shout out to my mom. She started watching the podcast, and she's been telling her friends. We got a few subscribers out of her, but yeah, Mom, I'm going to jail. So the thing is, I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna pay my taxes. Yeah. I'm gonna pay my taxes, but somehow at work here they didn't take off my taxes.
Yeah.
And I never signed anything that says don't take off my taxes. When I first got hired here, freaking 4 years ago, I signed the little thing where it says, take off my taxes, because I don't want to owe money at the end.
Yeah.
I want to get money back. So then I got promoted to supervisor, and then they started not taking away taxes.
Since you got hired.
Yeah.
So that's like what?
Or no, like last semester. So I got promoted, and then a year later, I worked a year as a supervisor.
And they stopped
taking off taxes. After that year, then they stopped taking off taxes. Yeah. So I never signed anything. I never talked to anybody or anything. So I didn't know what the heck was up, but I just left it. I was like, fuck it, they're not taking away taxes.
That happened to me once, but it wasn't for like too long. Maybe like 3 paychecks, and then they started adding.
No, it was like the whole
they started
semester.
taking off taxes again.
It was all last semester, and then we've gotten 2 paychecks already this semester, and they haven't taken it off. So I want to go talk to them yesterday, and they sent me to another person, who sent me to another person, who sent me to another person.
So you actually went? I thought you did.
And then I'm gonna go talk to them again on Monday just to see what's up. But all week we've been making that joke that
you're gonna go to jail.
I'm gonna go to jail. So, Mom, if you're listening, I'm not really going to jail. I'll take care of it.
He probably will.
But I probably will. So just go visit me. I'm gonna come out all jacked, bro.
Yeah, you're finally gonna
work
get
out.
that old body you have.
Finally, I'm gonna have a chance to work. That's why I don't work out, because I don't have time. But if I'm in jail, I got all the time, bro. I'll make friends, make bonds. You know,
no,
it's not like The Longest Yard.
No, it's not like that.
I'm not gonna play football against the guards.
You have the tree outs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Imagine. Do you think you can make it in jail?
I think I could. I just try to like stick to myself though. I don't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah, but because
I feel like you have to.
I feel because I watch a lot of those prison shows.
Yeah, same.
And you can get by with not talking to anybody,
but you're gonna get
for a certain point.
Yeah.
But then it gets to a point where everyone's like, "Oh, that guy's weak. He's not talking to anybody. Let's take advantage."
Then I feel like you're kind of forced to join a gang, or like join the people of your race.
Yeah, like a group.
Yeah.
You have to be in a group in order to survive. Because if you're by yourself, that's game.
Yeah.
You're not gonna make it. So
you guys buy a bunch of maruchanes.
I think I made good friends.
You talk to people easily.
I'll sneak in some, you know what? Make some friends. Somebody has some maruchan. Oh my god.
Different flavors.
Yeah, those different flavors. Like those cupcakes and cookies that our friend made last time.
Oh, brownies, not cookies.
Brownie. No. The cookies that our other friend made last time.
Oh, okay.
They had, you know who you are. They had little something in them.
They're pretty good.
Nah, they're pretty good. They were just regular red velvet. But we just kept making fun of her, saying that she put
some
narcotics into the cookies, but she did. She's a nice girl. So you watched the AAF? What the fuck is
AAF, the Allegiance of American Football.
Not a real thing, but go ahead.
It's a new football league.
No, it's not, but go ahead.
It's a new football league.
Doesn't exist, but go ahead.
What do you mean? They had their opening games last weekend.
Wasn't real, but go ahead.
And I had known about it. I had seen like commercials, and it had who was it? Troy Polamalu. Like
he's in it.
No, he's like one of the not a commissioner, but he's like part of it.
He wasn't even that good. I was like one of the best safeties.
Head and Shoulders, bro. He got sponsored.
Actually, yeah, the best hair in the NFL.
But I had forgotten about it until this past weekend when I saw people retweeting it, or on Facebook. Not SportsCenter was talking about it, about that big.
It came out on SportsCenter.
Yeah, even on SportsCenter it came out.
That's when you know.
And there's like 8 different teams. I know there's one here on San Antonio, and it was actually not that bad. It was pretty good. Yeah. Like, I would watch it again. I would keep watching.
Well, what are they called? Like, what's their mascot?
The Commanders. But I think
the worst mascot name.
Because San Antonio is known as like Military City, USA. Yeah. So they're called the Commanders. I know San Diego is called the Fleet, which.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe something to do with the Navy.
Fleet?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
Like a fleet of boats.
Oh.
And then I know.
Are they fleas?
No. I know Arizona has a team.
A little bug. They're a little flea.
Arizona has a team. Atlanta has a team. And then I don't know where else, but.
You just wait for the XFL, bro.
Oh, they have a team in Alabama, too.
The XFL is coming next year.
They're going to be competing against each other because it's during the same time.
Exactly.
The same time of year.
Yeah. Did you watch the XFL when it was like the first time it came around?
No, I don't remember it.
Yeah, me neither. But well, I would see like videos on it on YouTube, and it was pretty extreme. Hence the X in the XFL. It stands for Extreme Football League.
It wasn't like real football.
Yeah, but now they're coming back and it's like legit real football. But like it's just with different rules.
Like I saw this thing on Facebook, and it kind of makes sense, but I don't think it'd ever happen. They said once the XFL comes in, have AAF and XFL like do their own thing. The winners of the 2 leagues play against each other, and then the
winner gets to keep like their.
No, the winner plays the lowest team in the NFL, and then like switch spots.
What?
But I don't think that would ever happen because the NFL's franchise.
Is that on Facebook?
Yeah.
Nothing's ever real on Facebook.
Exactly, but it's not like a bad concept. It's like soccer. They have like the lower leagues, and you get demoted, promoted.
That's what I hate. Well, not that I hate watching soccer, but there's like 1,000 leagues that I don't even know where to keep up.
I mean, there's like the basic leagues,
I just know the MLS. I just know the MLS. And the only team I know is the Galaxy.
And the Galaxy.
I don't fucking know any other team. Because like there's, and it's weird because there's people that play in the MLS that can also play in like the Europe League or
no, they're under contract.
But like there's people that play like for the national team.
Oh, the national team, yeah.
Yeah, so
I never understood that. How do you go like in the middle of a season to go play an international game?
I don't. Soccer's weird, man. I hate it.
I like.
Also,
watching
I'm not good at it.
I like watching it, but I can't like do anything else with it.
The only time I watch is the World Cup.
I watch it with my dad sometimes.
And
he's like a really big fan of soccer.
Even at that, the World Cup, I don't even have a team. I just watch there to be well, maybe I guess Mexico, but even at that, they never fucking win. So it's gonna be. When is it? When's the next one?
Oh fuck, I don't know.
Well, it's not the next one, but the next one.
2022.
It's gonna be here, right?
I think. No, not yet.
Or is it the next one?
The next one.
Oh, I thought it was 2 from now.
Oh, yeah, 2 from now.
Yeah. It's like the U.S., Mexico, and Canada, right?
Yeah, it's all 3 countries, but mainly in the U.S.
I'm gonna go.
We will.
If we get more subscribers and monetize, maybe we'll have enough money.
Do a podcast at the World Cup.
Yeah, we're gonna do a podcast during spring break.
Oh yeah.
So during spring break, me and Eddie are gonna go to Corpus. We're gonna go to the beach. Is it Corpus? It's close to Corpus.
It's close.
We'll just call it Corpus. We're gonna go to the beach and do a live PMO podcast from the beach. We're gonna interview people and see how that goes.
It's gonna go terrible.
It's gonna be lit. Terrible, but it's gonna be lit. We're not gonna. That's why, because we're not gonna remember it, so we have to record it. I ate for free all this week.
Not all week. One day you ate for free.
Thursday was the best day this semester so far.
So as you guys know, we're kind of like struggling college students.
Yeah.
You know,
I ate Maruchan and pizza bagels
for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I had brought lunch for myself. I brought like 2 different lunches. I had one during the day and I was gonna eat one later. But I decided like, hey, let me ask Amado, because Amado doesn't get home cooked meals that often. Let me ask if he wants it. So I asked. He said yes. You know,
so
he's being nice.
Let's make that clear. I didn't ask for it.
Yeah, I was offering.
Okay. It's just Just make that clear.
And I was pissed after because he said he wasn't gonna come to work because he was sick, and he lied. He betrayed my trust.
I didn't lie. I was just playing the joke on you.
You never told me that you were lying, so
okay,
that's not a joke. You just lied.
Okay, go ahead.
And then afterwards, no, the next day, you eat it.
Was that same day?
No, the next day.
Oh yeah, you gave it to me, then I ate it the next day.
And then after work, we all go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
And you're with Brian. So what happened there?
So I was with Brian, and he texted me and he said, I want to hang out with y'all once y'all get out of work. So text me when y'all are out of work. And I said, okay, I'll text you.
Mm-hmm.
And then he asked me, do you want anything to eat? And then I said, yeah, I'll take 2 cheeseburgers from McDonald's. So he said, all right, I got you. And then our other friend that was working with us, she said, you want to go out to eat after work? And I said, I don't have any money. You know, I'm kind of broke right now. She said, oh, well, I got you. Like, I'll pay for you. So knowing that I already had food from Brian, I already had food from you, I still took the food from her. And so we ended up all going to McDonald's.
Yeah.
And that's where everyone found out that.
No, we found out here. Didn't we?
No. We found out
over there?
Yeah, because Brian ordered his food. Because Brian didn't order food.
Oh,
he went to the restaurant because he had already gotten his food. So then me and our friend got our food, and you got your food. And Brian came back, and he's just like, oh, like, who'd you get food for? And, oh, I got it for Amado. And he's like, but I got food for Amado. And then Brian's like, but I got food for Amado. So I scammed everybody out of food.
So how'd you like my mom's food?
It was good. Shout out. She watches?
Yeah, she watches.
Shout out to, what's her name?
Sonia.
Do we want to use her name?
Yeah.
All right, shout out Sonia Alarcon.
Yeah.
Eddie's mom. It was green spaghetti with pork chops. Really good.
Yeah.
I haven't had a home cooked meal since I got here, so thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. It was really good. But yeah, I scammed everybody out of food that day. I ate for free. And I was full, and it felt.
And then you know why nobody likes you.
It felt good. It felt awesome, dude. It felt nice.
No, I'm pretty sure anytime you ask, I'll bring you food from home. Like, I got you. And our friend, because she was a little mad that I didn't bring her food.
J. Cole. She said we could use it. J. Cole.
Oh, really?
Journey
then
Cole.
we could have been that whole story. You could have said J. Cole.
So that other friend was Journey. Shout out Journey. She says she watches the podcast, but I know she doesn't. So.
Well, every time I've gone to her room, you're the one playing the podcast on her TV.
Exactly. I have to make her watch it. Shout out her brother too, Dylan.
Can we use his name?
I don't know,
too late now.
Too late now. That dude's cool, man.
Yeah.
He's ill. I wish he was my brother.
What are you trying to say about your brother?
I know. Wait, no offense to my brother. You're cool, man. You alright?
Well, speaking of brothers, today's PMO topics: siblings.
Siblings. We only have one topic. Oh, you have 2?
Yeah.
I just saw
No, the other one is just for me.
Okay, I just saw the second one on the cue cards here. Frank, why would you write that? You know he's gonna talk shit about me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go with the first one then. Siblings.
How many siblings do you have?
I got 1. I got a brother.
And I stated earlier in the episode I have 3 sisters and a brother.
5,000 sisters and 2 brothers there.
Yeah. So what pisses you off about your sibling?
I love him, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Nah, come on. There has to be like some things that you hate.
Manny, if you're watching, I love you, bro. That's all I gotta say. Nah.
You're a fucking pussy.
So I'm gonna go off. I gotta drink some water. I gotta.
You gotta get that throat ready. You're gonna go off.
So you know what really grinds my gears about my brother? Nah, man, he's cool. I like him. It's crazy because growing up, we were never close. You get me? We got close once he left for college, which is weird. Okay. You know, so like growing up, we'd hang out, but we would do our own things, you know. And he was older than me, so he would always be with his friends.
And you'd be with your friends.
Yeah, I'd be with my friend. Like, I play little toys, wrestling toys, while he's all like at a party or something, you know, hanging out, with, like going to the movies with his friends. So we never really like hung out or bonded that much. But when he left for college, I don't know, I guess like we kind of missed each other. Yeah. So every time he'd come back and visit, like we'd have fun and like bond. Hang out, and now it's like, and now I don't really see him a lot, but when we do, like it's fun and we'll laugh about the dumbest things. Like every time he comes home, my parents get mad because they say that we act like we're 4 years old and we're just laughing at the dinner table while everyone's trying to like, be serious, and we're just laughing at the stupid. We do this thing, and he knows what I'm talking about. If you're listening, we do this thing where we're at the dinner table. And like we have our drink, like our cup, and let's say he's gonna pick it up to drink it, when he sets it down, I try to pick up mine and set it down at the same time. It's the most stupidest thing, but we laugh so like hard about it. And like he'll drink, and he'll go like that, and I'll go like that. We'll just be doing that. And mom's just like, just stop, you know. So, like, I wouldn't say like that nothing pisses me off about my brother, but I feel now we're both adults in a way.
Yeah.
So we never really had fights as a kid, but I mean I love him. He's cool. I'm not gonna have to talk that much shit about him. You know?
I love my siblings. I love my sisters. I love my brothers. But they piss me off so much.
I feel you would have more reason because y'all lived together.
Yeah, and I was the only boy for 10 years. So I was always like the odd one out. Mm-hmm. So like if we voted on something, I was done. Like I'd be the only one voting for shit. Yeah. So I grew up watching like all the girl shows, watching like all the Disney stuff.
You're the second oldest, right?
Yeah. So I grew up doing all that. And I have sisters that are twins.
Wow, okay, I'm barely finding that out.
I've told you. You don't act surprised. I told you. We've talked about it. We've talked about it.
You just said you had sisters. You didn't tell me they were twins.
I've told you. Don't.
No.
You learn how to pay attention.
I'm finding stuff about Eddie on the podcast live.
But both of them are so fucking loud. Like,
are they identical twins?
Yes.
Like super identical?
Well, depends on the person. Because I could tell them apart easily.
Well, I know you. But like,
they're identical, but not so much that you wouldn't know who's who.
Okay, I get it.
And they're both so fucking loud. Like their outdoor voices are their indoor voices. And when they whisper, they're talking like regularly. Like I don't know what the fuck.
When they whisper, they talk.
It's so fucking weird. And they do this thing where they whisper to each other like secrets and shit. And everybody at like the dinner table's like, just tell us what the fuck you're talking about, because that's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
And then with my little brother, I pick on him a little bit. I mean, he's my little brother. Love him. And I try to be nice because I always wanted a little brother.
You try to be?
Yeah. Because I was kind of an asshole. I was. Because I would just like pick around, like bully him a little bit. But that's because he's my brother and I love him. But what was I saying?
You're just talking about your
my little brother. I don't remember.
And that's it for this episode of the PMO.
No,
how did you forget mid thought?
Because I had to explain why I would bully him and shit.
There you go.
But man,
well, what pisses you off about your brother?
He gets everything I get. So like I'll go buy something and I have it for a while and I chill, and then he tells my parents like, "Oh, I want it," because he has it. I guess just because he looks up to me, which is cute. Like for the longest time, like he loves Steph Curry, loves the Warriors, and he like.
This is a bandwagon.
No, like I can't call him a bandwagon because he made that decision. Like, oh, I like the Warriors. It's not like you being a Boston Red Sox fan then changing team immediately. Yeah. Like he chose the Warriors.
And he's gonna stick with them.
Yeah, for the rest of his life.
Shout out the Red Sox though.
And he loves Steph Curry, so he associates with like the Under Armour brand, and he loves the Curry shoes and everything. And I'm more of a Nike guy. I mean, I have the Nike shoes, socks, shorts, everything. Yeah. And he started getting into Nike. He's like, I want Nikes, and I want this, I want that. I was like, it's cute. Like, I think it's funny. So, like, I try to buy him some stuff. I know, like, 2 birthdays in a row, I bought him Warrior jerseys, Warrior shirts for Christmas.
Cool.
I mean, they piss me off, but as much as they do, I love them. Like, I love every single one of them.
Yeah, I feel everybody does. Yeah. No matter how many brothers and sisters you got.
As much as you hate them, you'll do anything for them.
Exactly. Yeah, at the end of the day, y'all are family.
Yeah.
Wow, that turned to like PMO topics.
To like sentimental topics.
Start crying and everything. All right, so going with the second one because I already know what it's about.
This is just for me because it pisses me off. And Frank, I know it might piss you off too, but you're always wearing a fucking jacket.
Yeah. Because Frank's smart. You come to my room like that. No, that's why you're cold.
I always have to wear a fucking jacket when I come here.
Are you wearing one now?
No, because I wanted to show off the shirt. Logic. Shout out
Logic.
Best rapper ever.
Even though that album came out 6 years ago, you're barely wearing it now for the first time.
Your room is always so fucking cold.
So?
Why is it so cold in here?
Bring a jacket.
No. Why would I have to bring a jacket inside this room?
It's my room.
It's just so fucking cold.
I don't go... The one time I went to your house, it was 1,000 degrees.
Complain to my parents. My mom watches. Complain. Complain. Go for it.
Man,
go for it.
I'm sorry, man. It's just when I went, it was a little humid. I'm sorry. But it was 95 degrees when I went to your house.
I don't know. It just bothers me that it's so fucking cold in here.
Are you shivering? Are you cold now?
No.
Actually, pretty hot.
Yeah, it's pretty warm now. One time I bring it up.
I think my roommate changed the temperature.
Like I'm sweating a little bit.
Yeah, I know, right? So they get a fan in here. Turn on the fan. Frank, turn on the fan.
That's what pisses me off. That this room is always cold.
I like
and Journey can say that too, because she's always here too.
Yeah, her room's hot as shit, dude. Yesterday when we were there, it's hot.
No, it wasn't. It was nice.
Well, for me, it was hot. You know, I don't know. I like the cold. I like cold weather outside. Like right now, it's what?
I don't like it. I don't like the cold weather, but I don't mind it being cold in here.
No, I like it cold.
Like, say I had a roommate. Like, if we had to decide like what temperature, I'd do cold too, just because I know I can put on layers.
Exactly. That's why I like the cold. Because if you're cold, you can put shit on and be warm. If you're hot, you can be naked and still be fucking hot.
Outside, I don't like I love like 80-degree weather. Nah, like that's perfect.
Right now it's like 85,
and that's perfect.
And walking back from class right now, it was hot. Like I was sweating, and I didn't have a jacket or anything. It was hot. I hate hot weather. That's why I hate the summer.
Really?
Like, because I sweat too easy. It grosses me out. I walk from here to class, and I get there and look like I just ran a marathon or something. I'm sweating my balls off.
I guess I hate the cold because my body starts to ache. Like I was an athlete in high school and I had multiple injuries.
Excuse me.
And like my knees are fucked up, my back's fucked up. So every time it gets cold, it's like shit. My body's like can't take it.
I like it cold though. I don't know, it's just me. And I think my roommate, like, he likes it cold too, which is good. I would hate if I had a roommate
like he would like it hot. Be this specific temperature.
Yeah, because it's right now. It's like I think 65. We have it at 65.
I don't know. It's a little bit hot in here.
I know.
So it's like probably 70.
I think he moved it up. Yeah, but usually it's like 65. Yeah. We'll have it there. So, or maybe living at the dorms here, they just turned off the AC and just started getting hot.
Turn off everything.
Yeah. But yeah, I love cold weather. Especially with, like, my favorite kind of weather is when it's cold and raining outside. I know it's like the most depressing kind of weather, but I love it. I like being in a hoodie and shorts. I'm always in a hoodie.
I like it sunny, 80-degree weather with a nice breeze.
Are you a weatherman or what the fuck?
Fuck yeah. I'm
Tuesday partly cloudy. You're heat wave. Can we even use his name on the podcast?
That's his nickname. That's not his actual name.
True.
Heat wave from the local news.
I don't even know his real name.
I don't either.
He was here last semester.
Oh really?
I think like for some class, not my class, but I just heard he was here. But it's funny. He's like a little celebrity.
Yeah,
he's cool. I sometimes.
I've heard he's pretty cool.
Did you hear that? I just stutter like hardcore, but I sometimes see him on the news, and he's a pretty good weatherman.
Yeah,
he knows his shit.
He knows his shit.
I think wasn't he gonna retire?
He should. He's fucking old.
Like 110 years old. Yeah, he's pretty old. He's not that old.
Speaking of news, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
We've been
at Podcast PMO. I tried to get PMO Podcast, but somebody already has it.
Oh
like
my
these
God.
two people, I have no idea who the fuck they are.
So it's Podcast PMO.
So it's at Podcast PMO
on Twitter and Instagram.
Twitter and Instagram. We'll be putting. I already posted something on the Instagram.
Nice.
Twitter maybe tomorrow. Shout out the episode. So if you guys want to follow us there, it'd be linked down in the description below.
Frank,
it took him a while.
Yeah, we kept trying to tell him to do it since the first week, and being lazy, he said, "Pay me and I'll do it." We're not gonna pay you, Frank, for the last fucking time. We're not gonna pay you. So Eddie took it upon himself, and he finally did it.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to get a new header for our YouTube, maybe a new logo.
This is our brand now. This is what we are.
And a header for our Twitter as well.
So go follow us. And again, subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. Now follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
You can just retweet, share.
We don't have any sponsors this week.
Well, we never really had sponsors.
We're losing money. We're losing money.
We would shout out our friends.
We would just shout out our friends for free.
Yeah. So
one of our friends has a Twitch account. We wanted to
shout out, but he never gave us the name.
Never gave it. You know who you are. I don't know. Does he watch it? I don't know. He said he was gonna come here tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Oh no. Yeah,
today.
Oh, wait.
He texted you yesterday.
Oh, that's true. I thought yesterday was Friday.
It felt like it.
I keep thinking today's Saturday. Even though I just got out of class, I keep thinking today's Saturday.
Saturday classes.
But yeah. So, if any of y'all out there, again, if you wanna, we haven't been checking the email. I don't think we've got any emails. Yeah. So, again, if you guys want any shout outs, comment below, or any stuff that you want to promote. I mean, you don't have to pay us. We'll do it for free. You know, we don't have anything to do. So
just email us at pmopodcast@gmail.com.
Or comment below or tag us on Instagram or Twitter. So now that we have those more platforms for us.
Yeah.
So I shouted out my mom earlier for me going to jail, but the real reason I want to shout her out is because she gave us a topic to talk about.
Really?
Know? Yeah. So she wanted us to talk about our greatest fears.
Ooh.
I only have one big fear.
Same, but technically two, but not anymore.
The way Frank wrote it, it's a little suspicious, bro.
We'll talk. You want to talk about your topics first or mine?
Yeah, because the way it reads, it's not that good.
Yeah.
But we're at 40 minutes. We're good. We have a meeting. We're gonna go eat right now. Where are we gonna go eat?
I don't know. Where do you want to go?
Red Lobster.
Let's go.
Cheddar biscuits. You get that refund, bro. Shit. The cheddar biscuits. So yeah, my biggest fear is spiders. Specifically tarantulas. If I see like a daddy long legs or something.
But that's not a spider.
Or like isn't that a spider?
No, they have 6 legs. Spiders have 8.
Excuse me, this whole time. We learn something new every day.
Yeah, I got you.
Don't touch me. All right. Don't fucking touch me.
I need to stop doing it over here and just go.
I know, you're making it super
so
complicated.
difficult on myself.
Just trying to reach for it over here. Anyway, yeah, my biggest fear is spiders, like tarantulas.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if I see like a little spider,
it's like,
or even like a black widow, I can look at black widow and just be like, don't bite me, but what's up, you know? But a tarantula, I see it every time I see a even like a picture of a tarantula, or a video or anything, my toes start like tightening. Like,
why though? It's just
okay. So there's a story behind
right.
it. So I don't even know how old I was. Like 4 or 5, like 5, 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting ready for school one morning, and as per usual, I'm super annoying to my parents. I went into their room and I started like trying to be funny and make jokes while they're telling me like, go get dressed for school. And I'm like, no, I'll be with her here. And I got my mom's chanclas. She had like slippers on.
Mm-hmm.
And I was being funny, so I put them like on my hands.
Oh.
And I was just like, look. And I felt something like inside the chancla.
That's just
yeah, like, bro. For those of you, chancla's a sandal. Like a
Journey.
A slipper. Yeah, Journey doesn't know. Journey, chancla means slippers. So I put my hands inside the slippers and I felt something, but I didn't think much of it. So I was just like, like making a joke. So then I was just like, what the heck? And then I put it down. When I took it out, it was just like a huge tarantula like on my. And it didn't bite me or anything, but it was just like on my hand. Oh. And I was a kid, you know, so I just like I threw it on. I ran to my room, like I started crying. I was just scared.
You're traumatized.
Yeah, and ever since then, like I hate tarantulas. Like I can't. Even now talking about them, my toes are doing.
It's weird that you talk about tarantulas because I've touched one before. Like my uncle just had like a pet tarantula for some reason. I think he was my uncle. I don't remember. It's like family friends. You call him uncle.
Yeah.
And he had it. Nobody wanted to touch it. He looks at me like, "Look, I'll give you $20 if you touch it." I'm like, "I'm down." So I'm like, I'm all scared and shit going into the cage. I'm like, just touch it real quick. I'm like, give me my money. No, and then this other time, we were at home. My parents went out, and I was chilling in my room, and I hear my sister scream. I'm like, what the fuck? So I open my door. There's a tarantula like right in front of me.
Damn.
Like there's a tarantula. I'm like, what the fuck? So I just grab my chancla, Journey, that means slipper, and I fucking like kill it.
Yeah.
And my parents come home like, what the fuck? Like, why didn't you tell us there was a tarantula in the fucking house? I had to fucking kill that shit. I don't know. It just.
But I don't know. Tarantulas creep me. And a lot of people know that I am, and they use it against me. They'll try to scare me with tarantulas. And now it's out there, so fuck it. I know. Now everybody knows I'm scared of spiders, but yeah, tarantulas like. I watched Impractical Jokers.
Oh yeah.
And there's one punishment where they're just putting tarantulas on.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
I love that show. It's one of my favorite shows. I watch it literally every day. It's on TV. That's the one scene, one punishment I will not watch because it has tarantulas and it creeps me. And like I'll see it, but I'll have like my hands kind of like covered, so then every time
you're like cringing the whole time.
Yeah, dude. I know there's a movie, I don't know what it's called because there's a name for being afraid of spiders. I don't know
the phobias or whatever.
Yeah, like the name of the phobia.
Yeah,
I don't remember it off the top of my head, but there's a movie called that, and it's just a bunch of spiders like that are huge. They come to life and they're like attacking the town.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, and one of my friends tried to get me to watch it. I was like,
nope.
No, see you later, bro.
Deuces. Okay,
so about that life.
On my cue card that Frank writes for us, he put my 2 fears, but It looks like
drowning
dogs.
So Eddie's 2 fears are drowning
and dogs.
Well,
dogs used to be one, but we'll get to that.
But the way it reads, it says drowning dogs. Is
question mark?
Question mark?
Like
drowning dogs?
You want to do that?
Is that my fear? I don't know. We'll find out.
PETA, please. Just a joke.
It's just a joke.
No, so I'm scared of the water. I'm scared of drowning. I don't know how to swim.
I almost watch you die.
Yeah, so we had gone on a trip. Business trip? Yeah, we can say that. I signed a waiver.
Not really, but yeah, it's technically. It was for work, but
and
it was a vacation.
We went on a tubing thing.
Like a river.
Yeah, lazy river. And
partially lazy because then it got pretty hardcore to that spot. But
so there was this like little chute that everybody was talking about. And everybody went down on it. I was like, I'm down. Like, I ain't no bitch. I'm not going to get down. And I go down on it. I was doing fine. Like, the whole time going down, I was fine. It just, till I got to the end, I just flipped.
Yeah.
And I went down, and I was like, oh, shit. Like, I tried to swim back up.
That was game. We all saw Eddie flip, and we're just like, that's game.
I couldn't get up.
It was nice knowing you.
And I was like, shit. Like, that's game. I'll see the man upstairs.
So you're just like,
yeah, I was like,
okay, I'm gonna just let it happen.
Like, whatever happens, happens. Then I feel somebody grab my life jacket. I was wearing a life jacket too. That didn't help for shit. I was still dying. And
I forgot that.
I felt a hand like grab me. I was like, thank God. I go back. God, like, what? It was a white guy. No, but it was a random ass guy, and he looked at me like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good, thank you." Like, for saving
Shout
my
out
life.
To
that guy,
whoever you are.
Never forget him. He was white, big.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, basically. But I mean, that just scared. Like, the whole time we were going back, like the whole thing, I was shaking. I was like scared for my life. I wanted to get the fuck out.
I flipped too, but it's because it's crazy. You don't fall in the actual chute.
You fall at the end. Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense. So I went down the chute and I had my GoPro and I was recording. And I was like more focused on worrying about like it was like not shaking, like the good angles. And I finally landed and I got out the chute and I was like, okay. But then one of our other friends was coming out of the chute. He was coming towards me. I was like, no. So he hit me and I just like flipped. And you can see it in the video where you just see him coming and you hear me like, no. I just fall into the water and luckily I didn't lose anything. I was mostly scared.
I lost my glasses.
That's true.
I fell. Everything, all that happened. I was scared as shit. When we went back up, and one of our friends looks at us like, "Where's your glasses?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, the rest of the trip you didn't have any glasses.
I was blind as shit.
Yeah, but I mean, luckily I didn't. I was mostly worried about losing the GoPro.
So Journey's been like talking about drowning me.
During spring break. Yeah. It's gonna be fun to watch.
Not going on the water. Fuck that.
When did you know you were scared of drowning, or when did you know it was like one of your fears?
Like, I always liked the water. Like, I love being in swimming pools, but I can't swim, so I never go like to the deep end. Because one time, like, I almost drowned again. Well, not really drowned. Like, I was struggling to get back up, so I was just like, my head was like under the my head was on top of the water, but I was trying to stay up. So I was like, fuck that, never going on the deep end again. Look, I'm trying to live. And then that happened. It just reminded me of why I don't do shit.
Yeah, I'm not the best swimmer,
but you can live.
I can get by. Yeah, like if I fall into the deep end or I fall off my 2%, I'm gonna get back up. Yeah, like I know how to get up, but I'm not like fucking Michael Phelps or anything. You know, super. Yeah. So you're scared of dogs too? Where did that come from? I was
scared of dogs until I got my dog.
Now you have a dog. I thought you had more than one, but no.
When I was younger, I would always go to my cousin's house because we lived. Like, I had 2 cousins and they lived really close to me, so it was like in a triangle. It was so fucking weird, but we would always go to his house. We'd play soccer or whatever the fuck we were doing outside, and this one dog just started chasing me. Like,
what type of dog was it?
It was like a small ass dog, like
a little wiener dog.
Yeah, not a wiener dog, but it was small. But I was like short, chubby back then, so I was like fucking scared. Started chasing me. I started sprinting.
Yeah.
And that dog chased me like 3 times. And one time it almost bit me. I was like, fuck no. And ever since then, I've been scared of dogs. So, like, anytime I walk down the street and there's a dog, like, barking at me, I would always go to the other side. Or, like, anything like that. Somebody with a dog came up to me, I would go, like, try to stray away from them. But then I got my dog, and I realized, like, hey, dogs aren't that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I always had, like, a constant fear. Like, I had an aunt and uncle who, they always have dogs at their house, like, they're dog owners. and I'd always be kind of scared to like go near their dogs because I was scared of them. But now, like, I see random dogs on the street, I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? Nice doggo. And
nice doggo. Your dog's pretty cool. I talk shit about your dog all the time, but
he loves you. Man.
He attacked me, but we already talked about that.
Yeah. Right? Well, in the very first episode that never came out, we talked about it.
Yeah, I felt like we talked about it.
Yeah, we did, but it never came out.
No, I felt like we talked about it like a few weeks ago. Like in the one that I don't know. I don't even remember half the things we talked about.
Honestly.
So your fear is drowning dogs. So Valentine's Day was yesterday.
Yeah, spend it with you.
Pretty lit.
Yeah.
Don't touch me. Look cool. So our friend with Journey, she made desserts. She made brownies the day before.
Yeah.
Shout out Journey. Those brownies are fucking
Those were
good.
actually one of the best brownies I've ever had in my life. So shout out.
You know what brownies are good? The Bill Miller's brownies.
Yeah.
Dude, every time I go, I buy like the case.
I wish they had a Bill Miller's here. That's still like one restaurant I want.
All my money would go there.
Yeah.
No more McDonald's.
Fuck Cane's, but Bill Miller's. No.
I mean, Cane's pretty good. Don't talk shit, but okay. Yeah, dude, the Bill Miller's brownie. I went to San Antonio during the winter break with Rudy, and I bought like the case.
Yeah.
And I finished it like that day. They're just super good. But yeah, shout out Journey. Those brownies were good. But then she made cupcakes and chocolate covered strawberries yesterday for Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving? You said it again.
I'm like,
yesterday you had said Thanksgiving.
I've been saying Thanksgiving instead of Valentine's Day. What the fuck? Okay, but yeah. Valentine's Day, she made cupcakes. She made cupcakes and chocolate covered strawberries for Valentine's Day. I don't know why.
On our group chat, because we have a group chat together, all three of us.
It's just us three.
And she had sent you like a cupcake.
Yeah, she sent me like a little Valentine's Day gram. Which, by the way, trash cupcake. She didn't make it. The people at the housing here at the college made it. And it was the worst cupcake I ever had in my life. Literally the same cupcake that Journey made. They were both red velvet. They both had white icing. They're both cupcakes, but it just tasted. Yeah, Journey's was like way better. The housing people don't know how to bake. And
you had sent it right in our group chat.
Yeah.
And no, I think.
I put it on Snapchat.
And
you screenshotted it. Wow.
I screenshotted it and I put it in the group chat with a little heartbroken sign like emoji. Like, oh, like I see how it is. And she's like, oh, like I got cupcakes and strawberries for you.
But Eddie doesn't like fucking strawberries.
I don't.
Which is the weirdest thing.
I don't like fruits in general. Like, I don't eat fruits.
Wow.
It's because my parents...
How do you not like fruits?
My parents never, like, forced us to eat anything. So, if I didn't want to eat something, they'd be like, okay, don't eat it.
I mean, I don't like some fruits.
Yeah.
But I'll eat. I love pineapple. Pineapple's my favorite fruit.
I think my last year of high school, I made it a point to try different fruits. So I tried like apples, oranges, watermelon, strawberries, grapes, all different types of fruit since I was in culinary arts, so we had fruits there.
Yeah, you took baking for like 6 years.
Yeah, it was lit. Shout out to anybody who was in that class.
But yet you've never baked anything for any of us. Yeah, so.
Well, that's because I don't have the time.
Because you're always here.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't like fruits. Like the best fruit I've had is probably an orange and the watermelon. But besides that, like I gagged like at the thought of trying to eat one.
Those strawberries.
Like I tried it, like no joke. I was with my friends at lunch and they gave me a fruit. I think it was a grape. And they're like, eat it, like try it, like we want you to try it. And like that ass, like I couldn't, like I go, like I just couldn't. I just couldn't eat it. I eventually ate it, but it was like, the fuck is this? I don't like it.
I don't like grapefruits. I don't like melon. There's a melon. No, there's
well, it's because Journey
know what like honeydew, that green one. Yeah. Like kiwi.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Like I worked at a hospital during the summer, and I would make fruit cups, and it would just be 2 and 2, like 2 pineapples, 2 melons, and 2 kiwis.
Yep.
And I would just eat the pineapples. I wouldn't eat the. I'm trying to remember what it was called. Because the green one's the honeydew, and the orange one it's melon. But I know there's like an English word for it.
A melon.
No, but I don't know. There was a label on the box and it had the name on it. Maybe it was melon. I don't know. I'm just thinking something else. But yeah, I don't like grapefruits. I think grapefruits are nasty.
So like every time for lunch, I'll just give my fruits away to my friends.
Really? I tend to. Well, I don't know. The food in high school was pretty trash. I tried dragon fruit for the first time over the summer.
Oh, really?
Super weird looking fruit. Like, it has like spikes all over around it. It's like purple. And then you open it and it's like, it has seeds, but they're soft seeds.
Yeah. And
it's weird, but it tastes pretty good. Like, they used it for some dish, but I didn't eat the dish. I just ate the fruit. It's pretty good.
I get you.
But you should start trying more. Right now, we're just going to eat nothing but fruit. We'll go eat food.
If we get 15 likes, I'll eat some fruits on the podcast live.
Yeah, the ones you don't like or?
The ones I haven't tried.
Okay.
And you guys can comment down below which fruits I should try.
Yes.
So that way it's unbiased.
Yeah.
And I'm not choosing fruits that I kind of like or I kind of don't. Like, I like bananas. Like, bananas are all right.
Okay.
I mean, the texture is weird, but, I mean, bananas are...
But I don't... I'll eat bananas not by themselves.
Yeah.
I'll have them with something, like a strawberry banana smoothie.
Yeah.
Or I know sometimes I'll put like pieces of bananas in like a cereal or something. So, but I wouldn't... I don't like a banana just dry like that. But yeah, comment below. We'll go over 15... It's not too much.
Yeah, we've gotten 10. We've gotten 10 times, the past videos.
Yeah.
10. I think 15 is doable.
15 likes and Eddie will eat fruits.
On the podcast next week.
That's one of his fears.
My biggest fear is eating a fruit.
Right. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We're at 56 minutes. Under an hour.
Not bad.
Not bad. We got to go eat right now. Where do you want to go eat?
I don't know.
Not Red Lobster.
Fuck.
Just the biscuits, please, and the water. We'll be fine. I don't know. We'll figure it out right now.
So, guys, remember to follow us on our social medias. That's Instagram and Twitter at Podcast PMO. I'm pissed. So weird. Yeah, it does. But, just doing what we have.
Yeah.
If we ever get the domain, I'll get it. But as of right now, we have Podcast PMO. It'll be linked down in the description below.
So, yeah, then again, just subscribe. The YouTube channel, keep spreading the word. Comment, share it, like it, dislike it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're one of those.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just the Twitter page, the Instagram, all that. Just look out for us. And again, just comment any topics you want us to talk about because it's going to come to a point where we're just going to run out of topics. So.
Yeah, and I'm in charge of our social media page. So anytime you see anything, it's probably me and I'll probably be responding. If you guys have anything for Amado, I'll make sure to relay it back to him. And he can answer, and I'll just post it for him.
And again, the email, it's PMO Podcast at gmail.com. PMO Podcast at gmail.com.
If you want to stay anonymous, if you want to shout out, sponsor us.
Give us a link to if you do Twitch or anything like that.
I mean, Amal's pretty good at just coming up with stuff on the fly to shout out people. But if you want something specific, I'm sure we can do that too. So, yeah, that's the episode, guys. Thanks for the support. And Amal, you pissed me off. Eddie, you pissed me off. We'll see you guys later.